Okay guys, welcome back. This is Cookie the Wonder, and there are some questions that need answering. Yeah, by the way, I'm not gonna come up with my own personal jokes above the jokes of the game, because the game already has nice jokes and a wonderful story, so I'm not gonna bore you with mine. I will be doing other Let's Plays that I'm gonna fill with jokes and anger, finishing levels, stuff like that. So, what am I supposed to do with this number? It's obvious. Where have you been?
Where have you been all this time? I missed you.
I missed you too, Marty. But I thought it was important to let you live your own life for a while, free from the insanity of time travel.
I gotta admit, it was nice to not have my family history blowing up in my face for a few months.
Besides, I've been busy raising my own unpredictable teenagers.
How is it?
So how are Clara and the kids?
They're fine, fine. Right now we're trying to decide where to send Jules and her to college. Clara prefers the 2020s, but I'm partial to the 1960s. I'm planning on visiting you and Jennifer in 2011 soon.
You and Jennifer? In 2011?
Oh, forget I said anything.
Yeah.
Where did the DeLorean come from? The last time I saw it had been smashed to pieces by a train.
It's a fantastic story. Do you remember when the DeLorean got struck by lightning in 1955?
Yeah?
Unbeknownst to either of us, the lightning produced a temporal duplicate of the time machine, one that was tossed 70 years into the future.
What?
I found out about it during a trip to 2025 and recovered it just in time to stop Riff Tannen from vandalizing the time stream.
Heavy. So that DeLorean...
It's for all intents and purposes the exact same machine as the original. Plus or minus little bells and whistles I've added over the years, of course.
What are you doing?
So, what were you doing in 1931 anyway?
Oh, nothing terribly exciting. Indulging in a little personal nostalgia, picking up a few rare out-of-print books to surprise Clara on her birthday, solving a historical mystery or two. The usual.
Usual? You lead a pretty unusual life, Doc.
It's an unusual universe, Marty.
How'd you wind up in jail in 1931 anyway?
During my trip to the past, I decided to look into one of Hill Valley's unsolved mysteries.
The fire at the speakeasy.
Exactly. I thought I was safely hidden across the street. But when the fire started, there was a tremendous explosion, and I was knocked unconscious by a stray brick. When I woke up, I was here in jail, charged with arson.
That's horrible.
I know. Worse yet, I still don't know who started the fire.
I hate to tell you, Doc, but your last time departed display is on the fritz.
It is? So how did you find me?
I found one of Edna Strickland's shoes in the DeLorean.
How did one of her shoes get in the DeLorean?
Einstein took it from her.
He did? How strange. Ivy almost never attacks people. Not without a good reason, anyway.
What do you know about Edna Strickland?
Edna, we never really socialized when I was younger. She was a few years older than me, and we traveled in different socioeconomic circles. Why do you ask?
She thinks you're a hero for burning down that speakeasy. She's doing a story on you.
A story? Oh, yes, now I remember. Ask Edna. The etiquette column that doubled as a pro-temperance soapbox. She believed that the consumption of alcohol would inevitably lead to a complete societal breakdown.
Sounds like a fun gal.
You should have seen her when the hippies started showing up in the 60s. She just somehow lost her mind.
That would explain a lot.
Good memory, by the way. Yeah, by the way, when you have a dialogue like this, you have it up and down. Right here, don't forget that. And I
I know
found
this
it.
really isn't the right time or place, but I found your notebook.
Oh, so that's where I left it. Why'd you bring it here?
Because the bank's selling off all your stuff.
They can't do that.
That's what I keep trying to tell them.
Well, you hold on to it for safekeeping. We'll deal with my financial situation in 1986 after we saved me from a grisly death in 1931.
Okay, that's about it.
Hang in there, Doc.
Not the best choice of words, Marty.
Okay, so soup kitchen. Quick. Gotta make a phone call. I hope you like the story so far. And yeah, hope you like this walkthrough. Let's see, soup kitchen loading. The video recording loading could be slow at times. Soup kitchen.
McFly? Biff? Kid? Grandpa? That's Mr. Tannen to you, Artie. What are you doing out here?
Well, I was getting kind of hungry, so I figured I'd come down here for some free soup.
Just thought I'd come down for some soup. Think, McFly. The DA's throwing around subpoenas like Babe Ruth.
I don't think Ruth's a pitcher anymore.
Shut it. If one of those subpoenas landed in the hands of my number cruncher, I'd be in a whole lot of trouble. I could even get sent up the river. You wouldn't want that, would you? Would you?
No, of course not, kid.
All right. That's better. What are you looking at, punk? Keep your eyes on the soup, kid. Well,
What?
what are you still doing here?
Sorry, kid. I'll just run back to the safe house.
You do that. And McFly,
Yes?
that hat's too flashy. You better let me hold on to it. Now scram!
You got it, boss.
Don't come out until I give you the all clear. I swear, if even one of you mooks could add 2 plus 2 without your fingers, I'd dump that wind into the lake. Hey, anyway, I'm off to make myself irresistible. Don't let anyone burn down the shop while I'm gone.
Yeah. Okay, so phone call. Yeah, first of all, this guy.
I better not talk to him. I don't want to mess up his timeline.
He finally gets it. Marty finally gets it. With the timeline and all. Okay, all telephones got handed to the guys. They had style.
Hi. Do you know where I can find Emmett Brown?
Young Master Brown is currently tending to his clerking duties at the courthouse. He's calling.
That was rude.
Doc never told me you worked at the courthouse.
Yeah, by the way, if you want to be a butler, you have to have a Christopher Lee voice. All butlers have Christopher Lee voices. It's in their CV. They have to have good manners and Christopher Lee voices. Without those two qualities, you cannot be a butler. So yeah, going to the courthouse. Is the park. People had style. And the courthouse. Just a sec. Okay, courthouse doors.
Don't touch those. These are very sensitive legal documents. Nobody is supposed to handle them but sworn officers of the court. Judge Brown says so.
Judge Brown? Doc. Nice to meet you. I'm Michael, Corleone.
Judge Brown, but I am a law clerk, not a doctor. Now please get out of my way. I have important business to transact.
Wait up. No. Not a doctor. Wait. I pressed something out of the window. Wait.
Listen, Emmett, you don't
You
know
don't
me.
have to click on
I'm your
them.
friend.
You just have to
I'm not
get
big on
close.
friends. They get in the way of work.
What are you doing
It's
here?
this important business you're up to.
Dialogue.
It's a legal matter, very complicated, very abstruse. I need to obtain 5 sets of initials on every copy of this writ of indemnification before before Judge Brown can even think of granting a waiver to the party in the first part.
You have no idea what it's about, do you?
That's how important it is.
Come on, Doc. Emmett, drop the Legal Eagle Act. I got something more important for you to do.
Mr. Corleone, I'll have you know that the law is the very mortar that holds society together, and we in the legal profession are like brick masons building the edifice of the future.
Did Dad tell you that?
Every morning.
So, Emmett, what time are you through with work?
Depends. On weeknights, Pop sometimes keeps me in the office till 9.
9 at night? But today's Saturday.
Right. So I probably won't get off before 10.
How about you knock off work early and I'll buy you a beer, soda. What do you say?
Prohibition.
Don't try to tempt me from my duty with sugary beverages. Keeping the wheels of justice turning, that's my one passion in life. Besides, if I left before 8, my pop would kill me.
Sounds like you're a little scared of your father.
Scared of my father? Pop is the most learned, just, incorruptible judge that Hill Valley has ever seen. The only people scared of Judge Brown are people with a dark secret to hide. And I don't have a dark secret to hide.
Listen, I understand you're working on a new invention in your lab.
Invention? You must have me mixed up with somebody else. I'm in law. I have absolutely no interest in science. But how many meetings are required?
Wait, we have one more question to ask. He's gonna reject me again,
You
but
again? Can't you see I'm busy?
I'm a scientist.
See, I'm sort of in the science business myself. That's why I sought you out.
Not that I care in the least, because science is the furthest thing from my own area of interest, which is law, but I don't believe you.
It's true. I'm a scientist.
So tell me something, Mr. Scientist, from your vast storehouse of scientific knowledge.
The leg bone's connected to the thigh bone?
Amazing.
Okay, so you don't want your old man to know. That's fine. Listen, we all keep secrets. But I'm telling you, you can level with me about this science project of yours.
I am not a scientist. Go ahead, ask me what E equals.
What does E equal?
I have absolutely no idea. I don't know where you got your information
Good
from
argument.
about me, mister, but you're wrong, wrong, wrong.
Okay, so we have a problem here. He won't confess to being a scientist, so we're just gonna talk to somebody who knows a little something about this guy. The main man, your Dr. Scientist, Christopher Lloyd guy, through the jail window. In my next video. See you guys. I'm Cookie the Wanderer. We'll see what's cooking next. Okay, I'll stop with the puns. See ya. Goodbye.